Before we start off with today's video, I want to talk to you guys about my friends over at Sew Avant-Garde. So Sew Avant-Garde is a place where you can go and you can explore a wide range of niche perfumery, so much variety. They have discovery sets, they have samples, they have a lot to offer for those looking to elevate their collection, those who are curious about other things, of other qualities, of other brands in perfumery. All right, so save yourself some money. Use my code DEDRICK10. DEDRICK10 gets you 10% off on anything on Sew Avant-Garde. All right, so I know a lot of people are really in love with the brand of Mind Games as well. So I got something for you too. You want to head over to Mind Games and do some discovery, do some searching, do some looking, save yourself some money by using Dedrick10 as well over at mindgames.com. All right, so head over there, see what you like, see what you're interested in. I recommend sampling, all right, and then you can get you a good feel if you want to make a purchase from Sew Avant-Garde or mindgames.com. All right, so y'all check it out. Let me know what you guys get into, what you guys like. Let me know down below in the comments, man. And happy exploring for sure. All right, let's get started with today's video. YouTube, what's going on? YouTube, what is going on? What is happening, man? Of course, it's your guy one more time, DEDRICKHJR, and I'm back with another fragrance video. Smell good, family. Hopefully everyone is doing well, doing great, doing fantastic. Positive energy, positive vibes. Y'all know how we rock out here on this channel, man. Positive vibes only. All right, so Smell good, family. Hopefully everyone is doing well. And if you're having a hard time right now and maybe things ain't going the way that you are hoping and wishing that they could be, I really hope soon and very soon that positive energy and things start to turn around for you and those that are around you for sure. Okay, so I'm always sending love to everybody out there watching, man, because I know we're all dealing with different things at different times. All right, so we're back with the weekly rotation video. Favorite video to do each and every week. Love this style of video. This is, I think, 122 or 121, 122, one of those, don't quote me, on 122 weeks straight, I believe, of this style of a video. All right, so we got 7 fragrances. We're gonna talk about every fragrance that I wore throughout the week. A lot of summer themed fragrances, got some versatile fragrances in here. I had a long weekend, and it was a good week. It was a good week, and hopefully you guys had a good week as well. So let's go ahead and jump into it, man. On Sunday I had to work, had to go into the office. Wasn't a bad weekend at all at the office, but usually Friday, Saturday, and Sundays we can dress down, and I normally like to wear easy fragrances I don't have to really put too much thought into when I'm going in for the weekend, and this is great for that. This was great for that, for the house of Yves Saint Laurent. We went with the YSL Y, the EDT. YSL Y, the EDT. Fresh, clean, crisp, that apple and ginger, very aromatic, aldehydic tones with this fragrance. It's just, it's great. To me, it's always in the conversation of the best from the line. And even though the Le Parfum is my favorite, and I have others that I really, really enjoy, like the Eau Fraiche and the Intense, but the EDT is just where it obviously got started from. And going back and refreshing my experience with this DNA, the origins of the DNA is always nice, and enjoyed this the entire day. Like I said, fresh, clean, crisp, got some fruity appleness in here, that ginger pop. It's just really, really nice, and I appreciate the DNA. And it was a perfect choice for the office on Sunday, from the house of Yves Saint Laurent on Sunday. YSL Y, the EDT. This is the 2022 version. Remember, there was a 2017 version that they had to redo due to some of the issues with some of the ingredients that are now banned when making fragrances in the short term. All right, up next on Monday, off day on Monday, very hot day, running errands from the early beginning of the day, and boy is it hot down here in Jacksonville, Florida. And I love this fragrance. I love this house. Love everything that they're doing. It's keeping me from buying the original. At some point I will get, but honestly, no time soon. From the house of Yom and Law, all right, we have Legend Cologne. Legend Cologne. Man, this has been my go-to for Man, I love this. This has been my go-to for, you know, running errands, moving in and out this hot this hot weather that we're experiencing this summer, and it's just getting started. But this is a really great take, inspired version of Aventus Cologne from the House of Creed. Orange, pineapple, you get a very clean vetiver in here, a soft musk in here. I say it's around that 90-95 percentile of how close it is, which is good enough for me. I mean, you get this out in the heat, especially like in the openings of this with that orange citrus, that sweet pineapple, that very clean vetiver feel. There's almost kind of like a, I don't know if there's ginger in here or not, but like a ginger pop, a soft, spicy ginger pop tone in here as well. It's just great for every day. If somebody's looking for something to wear that's affordable, and you want to be in the vein and in the realm of those, you know, Creed, that Creed Aventus Cologne DNA, here you go. And I'm totally with, you know, people taking into consideration, you know, what they spend and what, you know, how they want to manage their money and things like that. You don't need a lot of money to smell great, and Yo Malone has tons of options. Tons of options. There's a lot of people loving the house. You guys let me know down below in the comments. Yo Malone is aware of it as well. We have more to come with our Yo Malone coverage. All right, but on Monday, on and off day, very hot day, Yo Malone's Yo and Lao's Legend Cologne, really good stuff. Great take on Creed's Aventus Cologne. All right, moving on to Tuesday, back to the office, and man, this is climbing the ranks as one of my favorite office scents, if not my new pound for pound favorite, but we'll get into that later. I love this stuff. One of the best purchases for me of 2024, and you will see this in the year-end review videos of, you know, my best pickups of the year from the House of Creed. We're talking Himalaya. Man, I love this stuff, man. Fresh, kind of like that mountain airy feel, fresh green spicy tones. There's a sandalwood creaminess in here. Beautiful like muskiness colliding with that breathtaking mountain air feel. Have you ever been like to Colorado and places in the Midwest where, you know, where humidity and things like that in the fall, and really in the fall where you get around the mountains, Tennessee and things like that, and you can just engulf that crisp air during that time of year. This reminds me of that. It's so good, man. Very gentleman-like. This is not going to be for everybody. I don't consider this mass appealing and you just can't lose with this. No. This is masculine. It has an old school vibe to it. Modernized, but this has been out for quite some time. And it just absolutely worked for the office. Performs great on my skin. This is one of the new versions of Himalaya. I have the metal cap here from Creed, as you can kind of hear that click go into place, opposed to the plastic caps before. But this is fire. I love this stuff. One of my personal favorites in all of my collection. Threatening entering my top 10. For sure. I enjoyed this to the office on Tuesday. Great fragrance from the House of Creed. We have Himalaya. All right, on Wednesday, the more and more that I wear this, the more and more that I'm really falling in love with it. There's a resurgence for me when it comes to mint, and I've had this boo mentality when it comes to mint for quite some time, and that's what me experiencing some lower quality mints, toothpastes, mouthwash vibe mints. But over the past, I'm gonna say 6 months, I've experienced some very high quality mint eucalyptus vibes, and this is right on par with my experience right now, and I'm really starting to love this stuff. From the house of Zaharoff, we have Seraphine Blue. Seraphine Blue, one of the more talked about fragrances in all of Fragcom. Me personally, I really enjoy this. Beautiful eucalyptus, minty, salty, aquatic. There's a like a crispiness, like a crispy, fruity nature to this, with on my skin I get a little bit of that apple tone. In the opening, in the dry down, I get more. It smooths out, gets a little bit creamy. Not necessarily, I get a hint of coconut, but it doesn't live off of my skin. This is mainly eucalyptus, and the salty accords in this fragrance really live off my skin, and I like that. in the heat or in the cold. I work in a refrigerated area and it stays 29 degrees in that area where I'm at. And walking around on a day-to-day basis in my area, I mean, this stuff thrives in the cold. So I can't wait to experience this in the fall and in the winter as well, because it's one that just kind of works on both sides. So I've experienced it in the heat and in the cold in my warehouse where I'm at. But this stuff is fire. So the more I wear it, the more I am enjoying it and appreciate the artistry from Claude Deere and George Zaharoff for this creation. On Wednesday, in the office from the house of Zaharoff, Seraphine Blue. Big fan of the house, and this is another one that's up there for sure. All right, on Thursday started my weekend, and another blazer out here in Jacksonville. Had to run errands, had to go to the post office, had to do a few things on Thursday, and of course we're looking for something that's going to accommodate for the heat. And what else accommodates for the heat than this? From the house of John Barbados, I call him Johnny V, we got Artisan Pure. Artisan Pure, one of my favorite bottle styles in my collection, but the fragrance, the scent on the inside of the bottle is that much better. Beautiful citruses, tangerines, clementines, bergamots, grapefruity type feel, almost like a yuzu type feel as well. Very rindy citrus in here. You get some white floral presence, like a watery, some watery florals in here as well. Makes it very, very, just, it's so, what's the word I'm looking for? It is, the word misses me right now, but appropriate. It is so appropriate for the summer. And wearing this out in the heat, you got to go outside and wear this. A lot of summer fragrances we talk about, some of y'all get in the comments and say, oh, that only lasts 3 hours. It only lasts 2 hours, bro. I wore it to the office. That's your fault. These fragrances have intention. You can wear your fragrances wherever you want. But a fragrance like this is meant to be worn outside when it's hot and it's blazing and your temperature, your body temperature is up and you're maybe even sweating. You can wear this to the gym. You can wear this to the pool. You can do whatever you want to do with this outside in the summer, and you will see the beauty of this fragrance, just like I did on Thursday. And I appreciate it. Does it last all day? No. And I'm not the guy to talk to about longevity and performance. Well, longevity, performance, we could talk about longevity. I know that's intertwined together, but I am a fan of what the DNA has to offer. And guess what? I had to reapply after 5 hours. I didn't have to, but I did. So when I got back home for my first round of errands, guess what? I reapplied, and then when I had to go back out the house and finish up my day, we were still kicking, and I loved it and didn't miss a beat. All right, so that's up to you to want to subscribe to, but I get the conversation. I understand it. All right, this thing is super subjective, and I understand. But for the summer, there's not too many better options than this for sure. On Thursday, on a hot day, John Barbados, Johnny V's, Artisan Pure. Again, love the bottle, love it. All right, moving along to Friday. Friday was a fun day for me. I was able to get out and run out to the mall. We did a vlog. You guys saw the vlog. A lot of love for the vlog, you guys. Appreciated the return of the Smell Good Family vlogs, the Hoochie Daddy short scene, seeing Miss Heather. Had some dope scenes in that vlog, man. And this was my fragrance of the day. Again, summertime banger, great for the heat. It's not gonna miss in the summer. It's pound for pound. My favorite summer scent. Like it's a real serious conversation with this being #1 overall. From the house of Zaharoff, yet again, we went with Signature Citrine. My goodness, such a unique freshie here, man. Clementine, tangerine, red currant, musk, incense, beautiful soft woodsy tone and dry down. It's amazing. This ain't gonna be for everybody either. A lot of people love a nice, and I'm not being disrespectful here, but a lot of people like a basic fragrance for, the summer. You want your lemons, you want your musk. Maybe you want a little bit of a soft wood and some citruses or something like that. But this has so much to offer, and it's so different. The unique ability for a freshie is here with this fragrance. And again, this is not one that lasts all day long. I get about a good 5 to 6 hours. You can overspray this fragrance. And in the heat, it's just beautiful. I caught one compliment in Dillard's. From one of the ladies who I see in there quite often. She complimented me and said I smell really, really good. What is that? I told her what it was. She had never heard of the house of Zaharoff, so we had a small conversation. But I love this stuff. In the summertime, it's the perfect summertime fragrance. It really, really is. And on Friday, fun day, had a good time. This was my fragrance of choice. From the house of Zaharoff, we went with Signature Citrine. Signature Straight. All right, and last but not least, we had a great time on Saturday. And well, on Saturday, yeah, we did. We had a great time on Saturday. Me and my wife were out and about. We the family's getting bigger here in the Hicks household, so we had to get a new vehicle, a big old truck that we made happen. And then after that, me and my wife enjoyed an early dinner at one of our favorite restaurants after being at the dealership all day long. If you ever got a new vehicle before, you know what I'm talking about. But it was cool being with her, spending that time in the summertime, ending the day with a nice dinner. And this was my fragrance of choice. This stuff is fire. From the house of Ormond Jane, we went with Levant. Levant or Levant? I'm going to say Levant. Levant. Beautiful. Orange, tangerine, citrus, white florals, musk, a soft rose in here as well. This stuff, it is airy. It is appropriate for the heat. Unisex for sure, fellas. Hey, I know some of y'all are kind of running away from the floral talk, but hear me. This is one that blends beautifully with that tangerine, beautifully with that mandarin orange. This stuff is really good. The white florals, the jasmine, the neroli, with that soft rose in here. Beautiful. Now listen, I went about 10 sprays because this is a lighter, airier scent. Perfect for the summer, perfect being outside throughout the day. But let me tell you something. The performance on this was really good. It surprised me. I thought I was going to get maybe like 4 to 5 hours, which is more than enough. Except on this day, I didn't expect to be at the dealership all day long, but it worked. But to my surprise, man, I got about 7 to 8 hours of really solid performance. It projects very nicely within the first hour, but then it comes back down. If you know how to spray your fragrances, you can bring the sillage. It could be a mover as you're walking around throughout the day, and that's what it was for me. This stuff really surprised me. I really enjoy this. It's a great summertime scent. Ormond Jane does fantastic work, and I love florals, white florals. I love citruses, and of course, rose is one of my secret weapons. So, really good experience with this fragrance. Like I said, perfect for summer. Light, airy. This ain't beast mode. It ain't gonna last you too. No. It's light. It's airy. It's crisp. It's sweet with the citrus. It's very refreshing with the white florals, and it has a balance of some elegance as well with that rose. But I found it to be very, 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 very useful for a hot summer's day. Ladies, you can look into this as well. Shout out to Ormond Jane and all their beautiful creations. On Saturday to close out the week, we went with Levant. Levant or Levant, we're gonna go with Levant. Levant, great stuff. Don't see and hear a lot of conversations about this fragrance. So if you have this or experience it, let me know. All right, Smell Good family. So that is my weekly rotation covering every fragrance that I wore during the week of July the 7th. 122 straight weeks of doing this style of video, which I love to do. All right, so you guys let me know, what was your favorite fragrances to wear? What did you guys enjoy? What didn't you enjoy? What was new? What was old? Let me know how your week was. I love reading those comments, so let's chop it up for sure. All right, so until next time, be cool, be safe, take care of yourselves. Knocking on the door to 19K. The continuous support, I greatly appreciate it. Love you guys. I don't take you guys for granted, or the time that you put into supporting this channel. I really appreciate y'all. All right, so as always, baby, splack it up, splack it down, splack it that thing all around. And remember, what you put out to this world is exactly what you are going to get back. Remember that now. Positive energy, positive vibes. All right, until the next one, we'll see y'all. Peace, and always splack.